The TV business is a high-stakes game of opportunity and chance. An idea is pitched. If the network likes it, they greenlight it. Scripts, actors, directors, sets, locations. It all needs to get done on budget and on schedule. If a show reaches the TV screen, it comes down to who's watching. Ratings determine success or failure. Getting a series on the air is a big deal. Keeping it there is another thing altogether. The year 2000, the show Grosse Pointe. A smart, sexy, behind-the-scenes satire of the TV business that lasted 17 episodes on the WB.
Pretty sweet, huh? Everyone else signed off. You're the last one. When are you christening it?
Oh, Stone, I'm having a baby!
I don't think so.
Try again, superstar.
Hunter, come on. It's just a game.
Grosse Pointe was created by Darren Star, who had honed his skills under legendary producer Aaron Spelling on Beverly Hills 90210 and Melrose Place, and was sharpening his edge on Sex and the City.
I used to do 90210 Fridays and Melrose Place nights.
I'd seen more Sex in the City than I had 90210.
Growing up with 90210 and Melrose Place, that was my era.
And I was a Melrose Place freak.
I'd really only watched maybe one episode of 90210.
I never really watched Melrose Place.
I was a big Melrose fan, a 90210 fan.
The idea for Grosse Pointe came probably a number of years after 90210, more sort of reflecting back on that experience.
But where could a show about the making of a show like 90210 be pitched? Fox had 90210 on the air, so that wouldn't work. And HBO, where Star was doing Sex and the City, was more adult-oriented. The WB, which had launched in 1995, was making a name for itself with dramas targeted at teens.
While drama is a great business, comedy is a better business from a network perspective. So we were trying very hard to get into half-hour comedy business.
And so, Darren Star took his new comedy series idea to the WB.
When I went and talked about it, they were like, that's funny.
We were all just completely intrigued.
Darren Star used his friend Robin Schiff as a sounding board while writing the Grosse Pointe pilot script.
When you're writing comedy, it's great to be able to bounce things off of somebody.
It was really his thing and his experience, but he kind of used me as a consultant.
Right from the point that I was writing the pilot, I felt like this would be a great partner to have, on the series.
The WB loved Star's script and ordered a pilot. Instead of going the tried and true route, Darren Star reached into the film community for a director.
It was just exactly the sort of thing I like. It was smart, but had a kind of silliness to it and had this kind of energy. And I just felt like I felt like, oh, I'm exactly the right person to get mixed up in this.
He totally got the humor and, helped set the style of the show.
I really had no idea what I was getting into. I was not prepared in any way for what would happen.
And what would happen was the stuff of tabloid headlines. But in the meantime, Star and Fleming had to get the extensive casting process underway.
How are we going to find